I don't know how it's the same old thing every week.
The same old thing. I don't know. Is Mike working today?
Yes, I can
Sure.
see.
Can you see the levels?
I can see the levels to this shit.
All right.
I can see the levels
If
to this
anybody
shit.
can hear this, let us know if you can hear us. Jesus.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I was fucked up.
No, people was waiting. Like, are you gonna talk?
Yeah, we had mad people last week. They just like, yo, we can't hear shit.
And we did like a whole hour of not hearing shit.
Of nothing. It was literally the Seinfeld of the podcast.
Yeah,
A whole show about nothing.
it really was. It was literally nothing. Anyway, we like to. So apparently we can't hear. All right, we're on. I'd like to welcome everybody to another week of No Good Sense, because it is just that. No good sense.
None.
I'm G. We got P here, C, and D. Gangs are here.
Gangs are here.
We should be having an arrival of fan favorite T. She should be showing up soon.
You might remember her from episodes like Shack of Sorts.
Shack of Sorts. And Pussy in the Streets.
Pussy in the Streets.
How could we forget about that?
Can't forget about Pussy in the Streets.
Right.
Have to love Pussy in the Streets.
How was everybody's week?
Oh.
It's working.
Just don't touch the fucking mic.
I was trying to get my iPad.
Not bad. Not bad. Good week. Real
Yeah,
low
okay.
key, real chill.
Okay.
You know, relaxing, ready for the weekend.
Okay.
Go back a few drinks and just chill out.
All right. Well, I guess you weren't here with us last week. You missed the whole debacle.
Yeah, I did miss the debacle. Kind of glad I missed the debacle because nothing recorded. So.
All right. How about you, C? How you doing, man?
Tired, but making it. I'm making it. Living it. Making money.
Dream.
Yeah,
We
she
gon'
got a
make
promotion
it.
at his job.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah.
Congrats, bro.
What do you got?
So he the man next to the man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be stealing boxes, dog.
The AM? You the AM?
You know, putting it in there, getting that work done, man. That's what I
know
do.
about, man. Congratulations.
I got them keys.
I have the keys.
Good stuff, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
I need some iPhone chargers. I need the blocks.
Talk on the side of that. No, I'm saying.
How about you, D? How was your week since the whole non-show video?
Hey, you know what, man? It's shit. I don't know. I'm here. I just go through each day, living life.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Well, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. You know,
I piss hot fire.
you're
Fire.
not first, your last ship. You know.
God.
So what we got today, man? We got some crazy things going on. I see. Got to think about the transgenders in sports.
Wrong.
How do you feel about that?
Transgenders in sports.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like
D?
so in terms of a man becoming a woman and then competing in women's sports, I feel like it's wrong. Just because obviously men are typically stronger, faster, bigger.
I agree.
And to compete with a woman, like you putting those women that worked hard in those sports at a disadvantage. Could be messing up their scholarships,
A massive
their
disadvantage.
dreams. Like,
So, are you a woman just because you say you're a woman?
I mean, in 2021, yeah. I mean, you can say you're anything, and
The world to accept it.
yeah, which I don't have a problem with. You can be whatever you want to be. That ain't none of my business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But when it impacts other people and it puts other people at a disadvantage, that's when I have an issue.
Or maybe even in danger, depending on what the sport is.
Well, yeah, if you're talking about UFC,
They play
then
fucking football.
Right. Well,
Well,
they're more like
they're letting
kickers.
girls play football.
No, they
Right.
let one
What?
MMA.
No, they're letting the girl play football, but
They're not letting the boy play field hockey with girls.
nah, because that's like. And plus, I don't think they putting females in contact with. Like, you're not
Yeah.
seeing a female playing running back or a female playing linebacker.
I mean, if they
Niggas
wanted
gotta make
to-
them tackles, dog.
then hey, if a woman wants to play against men,
You know what? That's a double standard because then what if a man want to play against women? Like, then you go say
And
that.
that's where we are
And that's
right
where we
now.
are with this right now. You know, I think like if a female want to play football, you gotta start a female
Kicker.
football league or a kicker. Like you can't be like I'm sorry, like I'm all for equal opportunity and everything, but if you have a frail woman going up against this monstrous man and it's a collision,
I
it's like
understand that,
come
but
on,
I
that
guess
just
my
doesn't
thing
make
is,
sense.
is keeping the sports fair.
But
Keeping the sports fair. We just gonna have other people talking on our podcast like that? Oh, okay.
D just at it again, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what's up with this guy anymore.
Get focused.
I am focused.
Nah,
that,
but
you know
if you, my thing is, yeah, it's kind of a double standard to say, okay, women, if you want to play with a man, you play with a man against a man's sport. But my thing is fair competition.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you were previously a man, now you're a woman, but you want to compete against women. At the end of the day, it's still genetics in play. That's not fair.
and I to piggyback on that, you got the parents that's gonna probably, well, let me train my son to play women's basketball. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see a lot of that, regardless of you know what
Well,
I'm
isn't
saying.
it regular basketball? So if my son's not good,
I mean,
enough to
where are
make the
these
boys
parents
team,
at? Like,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a documentary or something years down the
if
line.
his son's not good enough to make the boys team, should he go out for the girls team?
no.
Because I feel like if he just decides to change his name to
How about get in the
Tracy.
damn gym and work harder?
Right.
How about that?
Yep.
it's America. Take the easy way out.
So
I'm gonna go play against the girls so I can get a scholarship.
So you cool with that? You cool?
No, I'm
with
not. I'm absolutely not cool with this shit at all. But I see why. I don't even see the point there. I think it's not fair.
It's not fair. And that's
I
the
think it's
thing.
straight
Again,
bullshit.
you can identify whatever you want to identify. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue is fair competition because you're screwing these naturally born women
Exactly.
over by allowing
Can you
men
imagine?
that are now women compete.
Can you imagine?
I can't even say they're women. They just put on a blouse.
No, I'm gonna say they're women because that's what they want to identify as. That's fine.
You got vagina?
Some of them do. You can get the
Yeah.
conversion. You can get the
Say
surgery.
the people formerly known as men. Hey,
Bruh. It's so many damn acronyms, man. The thing about this shit is like it's definitely not fair. If today I decide to change my name and go by Wilma, okay, and want to start competing in women's sports,
this
that's
podcast
not
is
fair.
over. This podcast
Podcast is
over.
definitely
Yeah.
over.
It's over.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these friendships will probably be over.
No, I'm gonna keep you around just to laugh. No, I was just playing.
I'm like, hey, yo, I got this one dude that thinks he's a chick. He ain't gonna mess with y'all, but he can really think he's a chick. All right.
You see this nigga trying to walk in heels? Shit funny as hell.
I'm gonna trip that nigga. Size 13 heels. The fuck wrong with this dude?
They're 15 in women's. Like, what the fuck? Bruh, I'm just saying, shit is crazy.
Like, can you
I can't
imagine
support
if,
that wave,
can you imagine if you had somebody transgender wanted to get into like women's wrestling? Like, you're big as fuck over these girls, man.
How would that be fair with a penis hitting her in the face as a distraction?
Right? And what? And then at what?
I mean, you try to grapple and shit. There's a fucking dick hitting her in the face. She's like, "Yo, come on, man." She don't know she should open her mouth.
Let me tell you
or
something,
fucking
dog.
squirm,
I
whatever.
think the man in men's wrestling ain't no dicks in you in the face, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Where is this coming
with
from?
dog?
I don't know. I've never wrestled. I never
But,
wrestled.
I mean, you gotta think wrestling's fake too. So
No,
No, that's
I'm not
wrestling.
talking about wrestling. Okay, I'm
are you talking about
wrestling.
actual wrestling?
Yeah.
it's-
I ain't talking about it.
There's all kinds of
Hulk
grappling
Hogan
and shit.
gets with scary
Look,
Sherry.
It's all kinds of grappling. You got to put your hands in between that person's crotch area and shit. He can't be just grabbing her by the pussy to take her down.
Donald Trump did it.
Yeah, well, you know,
He
he's
took her
president.
down too.
Right, he got the presidency. You know what I mean?
This is some regular guy.
No, but I'm just saying though that
So allow them to. I mean, so what's the solution there?
They need their own transgender league.
But what if it's not enough transgender in that certain high school or whatever the situation? Like, what do you do for them?
You do just like AAUs, just like how kids do traveling teams.
all right, listen, this is what I understand. If you're a man that wants to be known as a female, but you're still a man. We'll recognize you as a female if you want, but you still gonna run this 100 against, you know,
Or
what I'm saying,
or
John
that. That's the
whatever,
solution.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then they're gonna say that it's not fair because I don't identify.
I don't care what you identify with. Your BMI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you identify with and
I don't
what you
care what-
actually are. are
Right. I
two
don't care
different
what you
things.
identify as, but guess what? You have testosterone. This
Well-
is the 100-meter testosterone run. Okay, if
So
you got
let
it,
me
then
ask
you
you
in
this
it.
then. There was a couple females from Africa, and I think another place where they were actually born as women, but their testosterone levels were higher than an average woman.
But they were
But they're
born as
born a
women.
woman.
yeah, but it allowed them to be. They were able to lift more, build more. muscle.
God gave them that.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're okay with that.
Yep.
Yeah. They're still women at the end of the
Right.
day.
They're still women. Just
I mean,
because-
some women, just like us, I'm sure some of
Well,
us are
that's why
stronger,
the
some of us
Olympic-
are faster than each
right. You
other.
got dudes that got probably a higher
The
estrogen
reason that I
level
say
than
it,
the
the
rest.
reason I bring it up is because the Olympic Committee is trying to strip them of their medals and say that they can't compete.
Yeah, because they're black.
Well, yeah.
In the story, they were born
I
female.
digress.
They born with ovaries and everything. Okay. Now, if you tell me that this
Wait, that's not the point that I'm trying to get to. Stop distracting me because I'm smoking. The point that I'm trying to get to is that if they're going to classify them, they should be classified as females too. It should not have to be classified as fucking males because based on their testosterone level. Okay, it should just be based
Okay,
on
take-
what
No,
take-
you're
you said
born
that you
with.
said their testosterone level was higher than that of a normal female,
Of the average woman,
of the average woman, but it wasn't that of a male.
borderline.
It was not that of a male. Your DNA suggested you can give birth.
Yes, they can still have
You
babies.
can give birth. You can have babies. Okay, you are genetically a female.
All right, put it like that then. You have the give birth division versus I can't give birth division.
Now that's
Nah,
fucked
that's
up.
fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Because what about the women that can't have kids? Now they supposed to be in the
That's
motherfucking
true.
Exactly.
Damn,
And they gotta
man.
be ostracized and shit.
I know you about to get us kicked off.
Listen,
there.
we can shoot these clubs up.
Y'all
There's
know
no
where I
bodies.
was going with that.
There's no bodies in these clubs.
All right, how about the
The-
I was born-
I ain't never had a dick till I used to
yeah,
have
there you
it.
go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
I feel there are enough transgender or cross dressers because I can't call somebody transgender who hasn't had a sex change. You're not transgender. You're just a cross dresser. That's what you are. You can be gay. You can be straight.
But what
Feel
if-
that you're a female
But
in
what
a
if you're
male's
taking the
body.
shots and you know what I'm saying? You do titties and
You're a nigga with titties.
okay. You chick with a dick.
Strictly you a chick with a dick.
I mean, it's some dudes that haven't taken the shots and still got titties. So
That nigga still be chicks with dicks. They ain't chicks with dicks. But I'm just saying. No, that's fucking.
He hasn't gotten out the house.
I haven't. I'm on the road, damn it.
I guess like but it's like is it? Would you say that it's just against like physical sports, or would you go all sports? Because let's say you got golf. Can men and women compete in golf?
Men drive the ball
No, they
further.
drive the ball further.
Yeah,
By
but
about 75
women,
to 100 yards.
women also start closer.
We still drive the ball further.
But golf is a game of skill, not strength.
You still got to drive the ball down the fairway. So
I
if it
understand
takes,
that.
so the women's tee typically 10 to 25 yards ahead of the men's,
Mhm.
but the men still drive the ball.
And that's
100
the
yards
thing. Like,
further.
look at Tiger Woods. Like, he was killing the ball, and that's how he was winning all the tournaments by getting
Right.
closer to.
Yeah, but he was hitting it
So,
further.
In
So
order
you said
for it
that
to be
women,
fair,
so you said that women can't drive the ball as far as men? Like, you don't
Correct.
think it's
Yes.
possible?
correct.
I think maybe some. I mean, professional like women in golf, yeah, they can drive the ball farther
You
than
can
us
take Michelle
sitting at
Lee
this
versus
table.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, but Michelle,
But I'm
Lee's
talking
a little
about
dainty
top-notch
little girl.
professionals.
They're women. And she's a professional
I
golfer. The
understand
size
that.
doesn't matter, right? If in your case,
Right.
the
So
size shouldn't matter.
yeah, but you could get Big Jenna on there. You know what I'm saying? Jenna might be able to drive that boy 300, you know what I'm saying, yards. I'm
Like,
just
I don't
saying.
think if you take the top woman in golf and put her in competing against men, I don't think she won a tournament.
I don't think she plays at all.
And you got to also take in consideration again to Dee's point, she got to step back and drive the ball further.
No, she drives. She's first. She sits.
Nope, not if we're gonna have them compete against each other. Like, it
Yeah,
has
no,
to be even.
it's got to be even. It's got to be fair.
They're not
So
going to
they
have a shorter course.
starting from the same position.
They're not going to have a shorter course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's something that could work.
It's one that you can.
I don't think it'd be fair.
It's one sport though.
What?
Tennis.
Nope.
Why not?
They're
No,
stronger
no.
and faster than that too.
No.
Hit
Hit the ball harder.
What about Serena Williams, man? She was kind of
Serena can hit it too.
Serena was a beast.
I do think she's an exception. She could probably beat some of the
They do
men.
play mixed doubles. They do play mixed doubles.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you might be able to make an exception for tennis.
What about something Olympic like archery?
Swimming,
Archery.
archery? Yeah, you could definitely make an exception for that.
I can't say swimming because that'd be like track and field. The men are faster than the women historically.
Yeah, historic. I mean, yeah, if they're trained and
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what we talk about. Trained professionals.
Yeah.
well, yeah, archery. Yeah, I mean that's just skill.
Bowling.
Bowling.
No.
Bowling,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
use lighter balls. Though.
That doesn't matter. We all have access to lighter balls. It's just your equipment.
Right.
You got lighter balls. I got heavy balls.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know where it was going to come from.
Oh, it's coming from this side tonight.
Oh shit! This guy's
In
in
rare
rare
form today.
form, dog. Damn, JB, dog. Tell you, man, that's special.
No, average golf distance, driving distance for a female club is 146 for an amateur. And typically 195 for
No.
a professional.
It's what now? Say that again.
145 for an amateur. 195 for professional.
And that's for what now?
Golf distance, driving the ball off the tee.
No, I'm just saying, like you said, is that women or men?
That's women.
Okay.
Average male amateur, 216.
Yeah, I mean
That's the amateur. We ain't even talking pro.
You still got archery though.
Skeet shooting.
Skeet shooting.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think shooting could be a thing.
That's a difference. It's all about vision and reflexes, right?
All right.
Skiing.
Skiing.
Nah. Really?
I can go see. I can do skiing.
I can see like the slalom. I can see maybe like the half pipe where you get to do the tricks and stuff. That could definitely be fair.
But not hockey. Ooh.
Nah, come on, man. Nothing contact.
Nah, nothing contact.
I don't think that'll work.
Not even like baseball or anything.
The silver lining is the trainings will make women's sport watchable.
No, it won't.
No, because they can dunk.
You still watching the dude dunk, dog? You not?
Yeah,
Are you
it's not
serious?
fair.
Maybe it's a powder puff league.
That shit is not fun, dog.
It's like Joanna Man.
It's
Joanna
funny,
Man was
though.
dominating the league.
right.
You know he gonna dunk on somebody viciously one time.
Bro. I'm just saying, man.
Nah,
It would be a little bit more watchable. I get it.
I wouldn't watch
Never
that.
I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't watch that, dog, at all.
I'm not about to see this dude drop 50 on the women.
Are y'all homophobic? Why you not watching?
Okay, so
Because
TJ
are you taking
No,
out the
we're-
talent of?
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's all
See what
about-
actually coming
See,
in
you
the tail end?
said, that's why we
fair.
come in at the end.
Is this a separate league, not mixed in with women?
No, we're
No,
saying
we're talking about trannies and
I know, mixed in with women, or they have their own
transgender.
transgenders.
having their own separate.
No, mixed in with the women.
Oh no, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
what
about.
we're saying.
Yeah, no, we don't want to see that.
But that's not fair.
Well, since you're here, grab a chair. You know what I'm saying? Come on over. Since you're-
Hello. Where's the mic at? Are y'all talking? Y'all not even talking on my.
Oh my God! What did I just said? Pull up
Not pull up and complain.
and ask about anything.
Pull up.
And she blew the mic.
So yeah, so chick, the transgenders playing women's sports, like I'm not really feeling that. Especially MMA. What are they talking about to it?
Who?
I think that happened.
One that bloody.
Didn't
Man.
He
That's definitely
bloody.
not
Was it
two-
Cyborg? Is that the one?
What?
No, it's
Chris
a.
Cyborg? Was that the one, or is that a real woman?
That's a-
That's a real woman. I'm sorry. I mean, I
the cyborg. The woman with male parts.
mean, that's her nickname, Chris Cyborg. I don't know.
This guy's tripping. This guy's tripping.
What do you got next?
Fallon Fox. That's her name.
What is
Fallon
it?
Fox.
Destroyed like 3 women, broke 2
Yeah. See, that's nah,
broke 2
bro.
jaws.
What's his name?
Fallon Fox.
Fallon Fox.
And he's transgender.
Sounds like a fucking
Transgender.
superhero.
competing in MMA against women.
Oh yeah, no, that's
That's
not
bullshit, man.
Why
That's a
did
fucking
they
dude,
why did they
dog.
let that happen?
Mm-mm. That's not fair.
Oh my god, dog! Why would they even let that happen? He
No.
just in there beating women.
He's an abuser. He should go to jail.
I mean,
No, not if they can't go to jail if they let him compete. I mean,
She stepped into the
He
ring.
should go to jail for beating women. He's a fucking man.
She
bro.
signed a contract.
No, I get
Exactly.
that. But this is just an excuse to abuse women.
Somebody let it
This
happen.
that's definitely not cool.
That's some bullshit.
Honestly, though, I don't
So
wanna
they
fucking
want to
take
be
it
with
in
the
my
women
ass. I
because
can't
they
live
can't
that
be
down.
with the men.
No,
And be
they
identified as a
want to
woman?
compete against women because they identify as women.
But they're not
They're not naturally
Me-
born women.
They're men.
mechanically built
Exactly.
and constructed as a woman.
Exactly.
So,
Fallon Fox, transgender MMA fighter, breaks opponent's
or
skull.
if that's the case, then they need to have another own separate league amongst.
This is why you need to be on time. Because we had just went through all of this, too.
This dude done got his ass in when he was little. Now he
I'm
beating on.
not saying. I am not, I'm here. I'm here.
Well, all right, moving right
I
along.
know, right? So speaking of weird babes and all that, there was a story with a chick that has two vajayjays.
2 vaginas.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You got two. Like, how does that work, man?
You know what? I kind of want to find out, but I don't want to know.
Yeah, she was like, saying, yeah, one like opening. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So the chick had like, it was like one opening, not one opening, but one like a set of lips.
Yeah, 1 vagina.
Yeah,
1 pussy hole.
one pussy, one
Okay.
pussy,
1 pussy. Okay.
one pussy, one clit, but she had like 2 holes. So one went left and one went right.
I'm working.
Like, talk about meeting the fork in the road, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, which way do you
I'm
go,
working
dog? You know
that.
what I'm saying?
So
So
it depends on if your dick curves, then you always have to take the left pussy. Do you
Sometimes you gotta switch it up and curve your body and hit that shit from the right. You know what I'm saying?
Feel a lot different right here.
so
Does it happen to threesome every night?
it's crazy because she also said she worked as an escort and she used the left side for work and she used the right side for her
Wait,
personal.
what?
At least she got her
Iron Man?
priorities straight.
No,
I
no,
mean, listen,
she was from Australia.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
The weirder down under.
She had 2 pussies. Okay, so
I know. I heard
yeah,
the
one-
story.
It was like a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? So you had to choose. You got to choose.
Couldn't go
wisely.
straight.
You couldn't go straight.
So my question is, if her customers was using, how did she stop them from using the other side?
Right.
Like she said, okay, this one is fine. I mean, how did she stop them?
Well, I'm pretty sure she might have
Probably
grabbed
put
it.
an eye patch on one and say,
right. Like how
no, you can't go to this one.
So I guess she might have to grab it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just put it in the left one. You know what I'm saying? And, that's how it works.
I mean, you
So,
can't
like-
really say if you got one got low miles, one side got
What's
low
the-
miles.
What's
This
a little
one,
fresh?
You gotta pay
right?
extra for that left
Yeah.
vagina.
This one a little fresher.
So I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
So,
she was saving that one though.
She was saving
Saving
it.
that
So
for the
what-
right person.
Save it for
so if
marriage.
you get an STD in one, you get an STD in both.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good
I'm
question.
pretty sure you could
What
because
is-
it's still the same. Oh,
That was a different hole.
Do her
Mm.
infections last longer? Like if she bakes bread in her left vagina, will it eventually bake bread in the right vagina?
That is ooh.
You know,
But does she get 2 menstruals?
No, I was just about to say
Does
that.
she get 2
She,
menstrual
no,
periods?
she gets 1 menstrual, but she got to wear 2 tampons at the same time.
Ooh,
She got super heavy
that would be
flow.
horrible.
Because she
Got
has,
super
she has
flow.
the she has a her uterus is half the size because she has 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay,
So she probably can't have kids then.
it's funny you should say that because she's pregnant in the right one right now.
Wow, and the right one.
Yeah, her right pussy pregnant.
That motherfucker
So
coming out
technically,
right
if
here.
she had sex in both of them, she could have twins. And they look completely different.
Yep. Yep.
Now, I wonder if she
And they can
had,
be born at different times, right?
she
So
could
one
have
can
like
be born.
16 kids.
Ooh,
at
that
one
would be
time.
rough.
That
One
would be
born in
crazy.
March. One next will be born in April.
That would be crazy.
But what if she squirt? Like, oh, that's terrible, man.
What are you talking about?
If she squirt out of both of them,
But she not using both at the same time.
Right, because she got
Well, she could be getting double.
yeah.
How
How you
But
gonna
it's
be-
still
if you
one
double
canal.
team, you can't.
They gonna be cheek to cheek, like
They gonna be rubbing dicks and shit. Dog. They
They-
balls gonna be hitting each other. I'm straight, dog. I don't want no parts of that, dog.
Nope,
I'm good.
I'm good on that.
Damn, dog. You can have like 4 and 1.
That's
You can work, nigga.
that's
This is
too
the
much.
You can work.
That's too much
ultimate
stimulation
gangbang.
all at one time.
You get freaky doing it, bro.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
how you doing over there? I'm good, bro.
What's the big one? I'm using the other
She
hole.
said that the orgasms in her right one are better.
That's what she said.
Is that the client one or the personal one?
That's the personal one.
Well, I guess so. If you don't use it as much,
Right.
it's probably a little
When she
newer.
does get a man, though, well, it sounds like she already got a man because she's pregnant. But
Well,
when
well,
she does get a
I
man,
mean, why would you think she
She
wouldn't
like-
have a problem? Why would you think she?
Well, no, I didn't say she has a problem. I'm just
Oh.
saying, I don't know whether she got a man or not. But
we
when
got a. What
she
you
do
want?
have a man, it's gonna be like, all right,
Still
well, I
one
want to
hoe.
get freaky tonight,
One, yes.
but I want to be a hoe,
One
so I'm gonna use the used pussy as opposed to the not used pussy because I feel like getting crazy tonight.
You said feel like being wild. Let me feel that left one, baby. Let me see how much tread on it. I know what you've been doing with this. Like that was a little loose over here.
We got the angel pussy, we got the devil pussy.
I guess she
What?
said, "Well, look, she got two. She got to make use of those two.
Yikes.
She made use of it.
She did.
She ran that one through. She ran that one down.
Hey, low key though, I bet there's a bunch of women that wish they had a backup pussy. Some of these motherfuckers been used
Right.
and abused.
Well, they can retire the left side.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, well, the right side still good.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Use my right one.
These motherfuckers is just a little bit dated. It's expired.
You stupid. You know what?
We're gonna
That-
switch the eye patch on this motherfucker.
You can't touch this.
Put the cork in.
Wow. Thursday night funny.
Oh, shit. The cork. Then you put the caution tape across that other left one and shit like out of order.
Draw chalk lines on that bitch. Dead.
It's over there. The left will be flappy and shit. Like, damn, baby, how many kids you had out of this one? You gotta alternate that shit. Yeah.
This my everyday pussy.
This one for
But
the
it's
weekend.
special occasion.
First that Valentine's Day, you get the right.
Your
you
birthday
get the right one
anniversary.
today, baby.
You get the right one once a year. You get the left one all the other times of the year.
That was fucking terrible. That was fucking
But you
terrible.
know what? That would work though. Be like, oh, you been acting funky. And you been this baby one.
Yeah.
But you been a couple
You been
times.
right.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
like, for real, baby, you gonna give me that one? I'm about to go beat my meat. I'd rather beat my meat than have your left pussy. Fuck that left pussy.
Oh shit!
Yo, wow, dog.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy as hell.
Got two. Oh,
She ready.
that's crazy.
What else
I
we
don't,
got?
I don't want to try that though. But I feel like there's gotta be
That's too
something
much.
off with that. I just feel like it's a disaster waiting to happen. Like when you just really be like, you in it, and then all of a sudden you got, whoop, you get diverted.
Listen.
It's like,
Oh,
something done
Somebody's like, oh, what time we here?
Well, just think if she want to be
You like,
pressured
damn,
in
nigga, was
both.
you in her ass?
That's a
Like,
lot
oh,
of
nigga.
niggas.
Stand
I
up.
was in left
It was
pussy.
the
Do this
left
one, then
pussy?
I'm ready for the right one.
What's
Left
that?
Can she have two boyfriends then?
She obviously does have
You have to
multiple
stand up-
boyfriends.
You have to stand up in twice as long to satisfy two vaginas.
Oh my
Listen,
God,
she used one for work. She was an escort. She has
She
multiple
said-
boyfriends.
She said, well, I'm working. I wonder could she write the wear and tear off on her time?
Bitch, you cheating on me? I'm using the left one, baby.
Ah, how was your day?
No kissing, man. No kissing.
You sitting there talking to her and shit. She doing her work.
I mean, is she the first- like,
rough day on the left
Has
one.
is there a history of this? Like, has there ever been other women that have multiple vaginas?
I've heard of hermaphrodites, but I haven't heard of Who you calling?
Double pussy.
I don't
You
think,
think they would put her on that double mint commercial?
Double trouble.
I don't think that's a technical name for it, but yeah.
It's called a unicorn uterus.
Are you serious?
no.
Yes. That's
From
from Women's Health Magazine.
Vaginal
No
duplication.
Uterus, unicorn uterus.
Now, would you want to at least try it with it being a unicorn, meaning it's very rare? Would you want to try it at least one time?
Most definitely.
But look, if you hit the left and don't hit the right,
don't
you
know.
still a virgin with her on the right, right?
I don't know
Sure.
how I feel about this shit because I feel like it's like I wouldn't fuck a midget.
Why not?
Why not, nigga?
Some midgets is
It's
bad.
kind of
bro.
hot, nigga.
What? I'm not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm there too.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm with them.
Say some bitches got a fat ass.
Yeah.
I think it's just because she's short. It's a muscular dystrophy. I don't want to do this shit.
What that got to do with it?
It's a very
Are you
It was,
discriminating?
I'm
Are
just
you
saying.
little people
It
discriminating?
was a long time
kind
ago.
of a little bit? I guess I don't not attracted to dwarfism. This is
I mean,
not
but
different.
listen, dog, she could be short and cute. And
I mean, it's not my preference.
I'm just saying. I could do it.
Just one time. No, you passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing that shit.
What if she looked like Halle
Let me get
Berry?
back to you on
But
this.
she like Halle Berry, but she was.
You know, it's the sausage fingers in the kid size, man. This shit's a real turn off for me, dog.
No, I can understand that the fingers might get you. I
It's
can
like, it's like all little pinkies. It's like 5 pinkies.
understand. He said 5 pinkies. No, he said. They make you feel like a king, you nigga. You
Yeah,
like,
man. Like, yo, nigga, she needed 4.5 hands for that shit. Be like, nah, it's
She
just,
had toes.
yeah, she put a few
hands.
toes.
she just wrapped her and hugged it.
She didn't know it was on it.
Change your life. You,
You let one down yet?
She wouldn't have to get on her knees. Just stand up.
Like, bah, bah, bah. She like, oh.
What? He ain't said nothing yet. Let's see.
Is it sinking in?
He's got a mental image.
She can't touch me with her pinky pinkies, man. She can't touch me with her pinky pinkies, dog.
Nah, you can just
It's
put
gotta be
on.
all mouth.
You can just put on a trench coat, nigga. You just there with her, nigga. Just
Can I give her
bah,
oven?
bah. You know what I'm saying? She just doming you up.
Can I
Yeah,
give
she
her
ain't
oven
gotta
mitts?
get on her knees, man.
You want to give her some oven
Give her
mitts?
some fucking oven mitts.
Wow.
They
Other
some small
mitts.
other mitts.
All right.
Whatever, the fucking baby
It's
mitts.
gonna look like the
Somebody
Keebler
don't
elves
scratch
down there,
themselves.
dog. That's what it's gonna look like.
It's so-
It's gonna look like the Keebler elves down there, man. What the fuck?
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know if how this works.
Really? But what if she ain't? What if she was so dwarfy?
What if she was like
4'11"?
Yeah, like if she ain't had like those little fat, you know what I'm saying, sections and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like she just looked like a normal person, just really short.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she can't just have a fat ass and then she got just like fat thigh and some knee. It's like a fat calf. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is small and compact.
No, 'cause what you're describing is like the fucked up chicken pieces at the fucking Glory supermarket, like this at the bootleg supermarket.
But the fact that
Sit-down
he
or
has
whatever.
details and specifics, I'm like, so how much
You watch
porn
midget
have you
porn?
been right?
You watch
How much
midget
have you
porn?
been
No, I
thinking
did
about?
not. How did we get into midget porn from this?
Y'all
Because I
never
mean, the
watch-
way
y'all
you're
never
describing
watched-
midgets.
I mean, you've seen
y'all never
midgets.
watched
She was
Little
like-
People Big World? Like,
No.
I mean, I have, but I'm not looking at them.
You ain't seen how the midgets get out the fucking car at the circus?
No.
I
They
thought
had
that
on
was
clown
Mexicans.
costumes, first of all. So
That's
I
fucked
don't-
up. That's fucked up.
That's fucked
What you
up.
say?
Them niggas, it'd be 8 niggas in a Civic, man. It's 8 niggas in a Civic. Hatchback. I ain't lying, go to Jersey.
That's fucked up.
moving
I'm
along.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Just saying.
Since you brought up porn, now would you be mad if your partner had to watch porn to get it on with you in the bedroom?
Would I be mad?
Yeah.
No.
Are we saying
Like
had to? Like, if they don't watch it, we got fucking?
Like if you don't watch it, it's
I
just
watched
kinda
porn
like,
yesterday.
by yourself.
Sometimes I just got tuned in.
That nigga on a Zoom meeting with his fucking porn going and shit.
Oh, we got a question
You're
for
like,
you.
hold on, what's
It said,
Can
Pete,
you
we got a
turn your
question for
radio-
you.
Can you turn your mic down, P?
He's like, you're on mute. No, I'm not.
I'm just Doing my mantra.
What early morning yoga pose? Dick in hand.
Dick ass.
I mean, would you be mad if your partner had to watch porn, like they had to?
Like it's a requirement every time y'all have sex.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what? We're not home.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that takes out spur of the moment sex,
Yeah.
car sex, all of that. I mean,
Well, you got
we
my
do got
TV
phones
sex.
now though, so I mean, technically you can watch it on your phone.
You got Pornhub.
It's not like we,
Excellent.
not like this 1990 and
Xvideos.
people popping in DVD pornos and stuff like that.
Tapes.
It takes
Got that new booty talk.
Nigga.
Booty Talk 6.
Number 13. Woo. That's my first booty talk.
Nah, I wouldn't be mad though. I wouldn't be mad.
What about you?
Everybody got their
What's
way
that?
how they get in the
Would you be
mood.
mad if your partner had to watch porn?
I wouldn't be mad. I'll be like, and I'll be thinking like, what the hell sometimes. But I'll watch porn too, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
You watch that hairy porn.
That squirrel porn.
Little hair don't hurt anybody, man. I'm telling you, man.
Matted up wolf pussy 8.
I like a little hair on there a little bit sometimes. Got to.
We not about to get back into this
No, we're
conversation.
not.
It's gonna be
really
rehash every time. Man. Him and his shag carpet. So, Tamika, T, what about you?
Yeah, I would be mad.
You would be.
If you, every time, in order for you to get hard, you got to watch another broad on the screen. Then what am I here for? No, I'm not your
Receptacle.
life. No, right, exactly. I'm not your life size.
No. Yes, you are.
No. Well, then no. I'm not.
That's why you're here. That's why
Yes,
they
but
invite
you shouldn't
over.
be watching somebody else and then I'm doing something wrong. Then I'm not for
Are
you.
Are you putting on a song and dance?
But
Or are you just coming over here like, slide into bed?
Toot your booty up.
I mean, sometimes the
Sometimes
toot your booty up works, and that's all you gotta do.
I like
It works
it.
sometimes.
Yeah,
They
But
put
not
the
the
three
same
on
thing
you.
every time.
no,
you
you're
can't
not getting to
toot
the
your booty
same.
out 365 days a year and expect me to be like, yeah.
364 because of Valentine's Day.
Well,
Well, no, but the toot your booty up is like the lazy. I want some, but I could use some, but I don't really
Do we-
want to work.
Does
No,
that-
Time to.
Right.
but I ain't gonna get out of this position, so you better
Right.
put
Lay
in
on your
work.
side, right?
right.
If you want it, if you want
That's
it, you
usually-
can have it. But this
Right.
how it's gonna be.
That's usually when you're tired. You done had a long day. You could use something just to knock you a little taste to knock you off right before you go to sleep. Put you to
That's the
sleep.
thing. In that position, that's the she about to get pregnant position because I'm not pulled it out. I'm just because I don't want to get up to clean it up.
What?
I don't even know.
What?
What the hell you
What?
just
Like,
talking
no.
about?
Okay, no. Wait, hold up. No, time out.
Everybody just laying
Time
down.
out. No. That's how it starts. That's not how.
Cut your mic off.
That's not how
He
it's
talking about
on
cleaning
end.
it up?
You think
What?
no?
Hey,
We just
God.
saying that this is it's the invitation pose. It's the invitation.
Wait.
Like, so let me rub my booty on this thing and see if his penis get hard. And then once we get to going, we might switch a couple positions. But we not gonna be lasting in that position. That's not gonna ride the whole.
Hey, obviously he ain't gonna be last in the position.
I'm dumping off, nigga.
He not only dumping up, he not cleaning up after either.
Oh man.
That's why he's not.
This nigga going to sleep.
Bodies may have been caught that day.
He was going right to sleep all the time.
Hey, was it the left one or the right one?
It's the right one. It's the right one.
All right,
It was
boy.
the highest height.
I don't know. I'll be mad
I'll
at
be
you.
like, don't
I'll
toot
be mad
that.
at you for waking me
I'll
up.
be like, don't toot
That's what
that. Don't toot that ass
You'll
over
be
here.
mad
If you
to
giving me
get
that left
woke
pussy.
up.
I know you're tired, baby. Which pussy you offering?
If you giving up that left pussy tonight, I don't want it. I'm good. I'm good.
If it ain't right,
It ain't right.
Whatever. Y'all be happy to get some pussy at night. What you talking about? You gonna turn down some pussy? You turn down some pussy?
You turn down some pussy, see?
I have before, yeah.
Shit. I don't think I ever turned down the pussy. And G know how I get. I'll be like,
Definitely, yeah.
we got free pussy over here. Shit. Shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Let's go.
I heard you do the free pussy, nigga.
I'm in line. What number am I? Take a number. Okay, I'm gonna wait. His ass waiting for the pussy.
2 hours.
All right.
I wait.
I'm gonna go and come back. You think-
Oh shit.
Yo, I can't do it talking to that dog.
What about you, man? Would you be cool with that? Your partner had to watch.
I mean, I watch porn, but I don't watch it to turn me on. Like, sometimes you might be, blowing, and you just turn the porn on. It might help y'all get in the mood a little bit, whatever the case may be. Need some extra ideas, but it can't be the sole thing that turns her on.
Yeah.
So I've never watched, and I'm not a porn enthusiast, but I've never watched a porn to get new ideas. I'm like, have you seen porn? And get... Now I went to the strip club and been like, oh, damn, okay, what she do? She twerk this right cheek, left cheek, okay, but not no porn.
But guess what? You ain't doing all that.
You
dancing.
I want to see you do a regular handstand before you do anything.
Well, I'm not.
Shit.
My niggas don't require that. Okay. They
So I'm
don't.
just saying,
Easy
but so
niggas.
you go to the strip club to learn dance moves that you ain't gonna do.
I may use them.
You may,
Mhm.
but you can watch porn because you go be fucking. So you might as well say,
But what? As
Right.
far as what? Giving watch? I guess sucking dick. I mean, giving head.
yeah,
Some
you
tricks.
might find a different position. You might be like, dang, I want to try this, or maybe if you put my leg like this and
Like, I want to.
Oh, see, I don't be watching those type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch those.
I
But they have the whole scene, the wide cam. I
I
like them when they the close up shots. I don't like the.
She says I don't like wide angles. I like to be right up in
that's
there.
right. It's like,
Oh, you like the close up where it's just like.
you don't see none of the actors. That's all you see.
This is all dick and right pussy.
These genitals look like they're the ones in there.
This shit hot.
He really in there.
Oh.
He really in there.
Right.
Yeah, get it, boy. Get it.
That's all I want to see.
That's funny.
You might find some. I mean, I don't know.
That's
like,
funny because that's funny. You like though that angle because I'd be like, damn, zoom out. I want to see her.
Right.
Zoom out, nigga.
You see balls.
Balls, back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck?
So look, that's what she want to see. She don't want to see pussy, right?
I know. I want to see titties though. No, you ain't got to zoom out.
You gotta zoom out. I think it's more weird.
So you know what? She probably like the doggy style back shot where you just see dick and balls. She just recite. She just that shit. That's all she do. Yep.
That's it. That's all I need.
That's funny.
I think I would, if she had to watch it to get off. Yeah, that shit. I would.
You
Yeah, I
feel
was like you. I'm like, damn, what am I here for? And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I am the recipient, and because I'm a nigga, I'm probably gonna take it anyway. But you know,
But what if she had to watch it every time, but when she, you know what I'm saying, whenever she watches, she put it on your ass.
I'm here for it.
Like she wasn't
She
lazy
gives me
with it.
the right
Like,
one and the left
every
one,
time
and
she watches, she brings it.
the right one and the left one. You do it
I start queuing up shit. What are you in the mood for?
right. Which
today?
one is it?
Exactly.
The little male.
That
female?
changes the whole situation.
Like, dude, that shit already playing before you walk in the room, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Every day she come home. First thing she see when she come is fucking titties ass.
You know, she
And I'm just
bring
walking
it.
around the house with a robe on. That's it. That's all I'm wearing.
You ready.
All the time.
Ain't trying to play nothing off.
And you know what? I got
Just
very
easy
soft
access all the time. Just yeah.
robe. I got a very soft robe. Gifted to me.
Okay.
Came with the hood and everything. I love it. Walk around, feel like Ghostface Killer.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Look, I don't know if we always want easy, easy access. Sometimes we want a little.
You can
We
change
want
your
to.
mind.
Y'all
Sometimes
wanna
I
challenge
want.
sometime?
Yeah. Sometimes I may want to aggress you a little bit and try to, you know what I'm saying, rub upon you and try to get you in the mood.
I'll put a double knot in the thing.
But why
I mean,
y'all?
does it really take a lot to get a dude in the mood? Because for me, I've been like,
It-
get your ass
you
up and
brush
grab
up
me. I'm
on
like,
it.
all right, let's go.
You
Let's
brush
do
up on it.
I
I'm ready.
mean,
Like,
it may not, but if they not thinking about it, they focus on something else, and here you come, you like, baby, I miss you. What you doing over here? You trying to work on this car? What you doing? And you just, rubbing up off of them, and you all in
I'm
there.
just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm like, okay, that's cool. Take down my pants. Go ahead and get me.
Yeah.
While I'm sitting here
No, you going to stop typing. You ain't gonna better just. You gonna keep trying to type, and then we gonna give it to you extra hard. Like, he want
my back gonna be straight as hell. I'm just like,
So you gonna think that you gonna okay. So you gonna try to play. So she gonna be like, oh, he's gonna try to play like I'm not stroking this motherfucker. Like on 1,000. Oh, I'm about to stroke it even harder. You're gonna stop typing.
So see,
That's
seems
like a
like it
challenge.
so,
it seems
I
like
got a
that works
question.
in our favor.
So see how T just rubbed on you right there and shit. Did that do something for you?
I plead the fifth.
We want a challenge. That's it. We like a challenge every now and then.
So like what? Like what would you what would you consider a challenge?
I mean, we don't want you to always. Granted, yes, we understand that y'all like sex, and y'all probably think about it more than us. But like, you don't want to walk in and be like, "Oh, damn, he always got his damn pants and dick in his hand, and all his pants got dick out." Like, damn, I just came in the house. Shit.
so basically, you telling me I need to stop doing that shit.
You come in with groceries, this nigga, he like, "Hey, how you doing?" He got with his nigga out. You be like, "Wait a minute."
This is the thing, though. Like, if I didn't have kids and it was just me in my house, that's how I would probably be all the fucking time. Every time I came over, damn, nigga, let me put the fucking pants. So I didn't even know you stopped by. Like,
Yes, but we want at least
Open the door.
even if you got your shorts on, your sweatpants on, don't come. Just be easy on it. Sometimes maybe we might.
I don't know. This
kinda walk
this
by
work
you.
from home got me kind of fucked up because one day I'm sitting there working. I had on robe. I didn't feel like getting dressed or nothing that day, so I'm just working in my robe, sitting there typing. Old girl walk in. Next thing you know, I'm butt ass naked in the chair because I took my robe off because I got hot. Typing up an email. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, working."
And then what happened?
You know what happened.
You went to work.
Pow, bang,
You went
boom.
to work.
She ain't about to
Right.
let all this lusciousness
Okay,
pass,
well,
pass
you
her
know what
by.
I'm saying? Maybe she stay ready too. Like, well, hold on.
I'm working from home all day,
You
bringing
had-
home
was-
the
did you-
money. You
was
gonna
hot?
let this good dick and ball job go to waste?
Listen, you had just put
Get your ass over
baby,
here while I take this email.
you had just put your baby oil on and you was glistening sitting in your chair.
With that cocoa butter on, I was real soft. Shit.
Nigga had the light hitting him just at the
Right. Sunlight, and he looking all good with his coffee. Maybe so. Maybe so.
Man.
He's a fucking nut.
This nigga's ignorant.
Do you feel like since you've been working from home, are you getting more action? Or less? Or it's about the same?
Probably slightly more.
Is it more
just 'cause-
spontaneous? Like we just hit this quick off in the bathroom while the baby wasn't looking, or is it like
No, I
we got
wouldn't say more
time?
spontaneous. It's just more time. You at home, more. You know. what I'm
Okay,
saying?
more
Like,
access.
Yeah, more access. So
So are you looking forward to going back to the office, or you?
no, I never want to go back to the office again. ever.
Okay,
No.
all right.
I'm good. We never went back. That's just me though. It ain't because of the sex. I'm just
Oh, okay.
various other things. So
They here too. No, I'm sorry.
it's the double pussy.
It's a double. Oh God. All right. Well, I guess we'll give you had a question for the ladies, right?
The serious is cancer. Where's the fucking safe? It's a fucking cancer. Look at shine.
Yeah. That one song. Whoa.
Oh,
right. That's that one song. That used to be about shit too.
So what do you want to?
What the fuck just
What
happened?
you wanna ask?
I have no idea, but
It's fucking Genghis Khan, man.
I don't know.
So D wanted to know. He was talking earlier, and we wanted a female perspective on this.
Yeah.
Okay. What y'all got?
Is in the air.
What is in the air?
Love.
Love?
Is in the air.
Okay.
And a lot of my associates are getting ready to jump the group.
Oh. Okay.
Now, of course, congratulations to everybody getting ready to get married.
I don't know nobody about to get married, but okay. Congratulations for them.
I'm sorry. This seems like a struck the dirt there. Anyway. I posed the question, what is the benefit of getting married?
Oh, that's a hard one.
It is. And, I got some feedback.
Mm-hmm. What was the feedback that you received? Just
Because
not
then
all of them, but
then
just
I know it's serious. Let's
okay.
just say that would be like 60% of the responses.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say, oh, well, I didn't treat them the same until they asked me to marry them. So I was like, okay, so you treated them like shit before. Or you did do the things that you do now before then.
There's probably one benefit that hasn't been mentioned.
What you have?
I mean, I guess it's a benefit, depending on how you look at it, but getting married makes it harder for you to just walk out. You have to, yes and no. Depends on how you look at it. If you mention security, then you probably don't need to get married. But I look at it from the standpoint of, if we have tough times, I'm going to make sure that I do everything possible to try to make sure it works before I just walk away.
But wouldn't you do that?
No,
Just
because
not necessarily.
No, because there you're not losing anything by just walking away. Really,
why aren't you? You would lose the same thing if you walked away from your wife.
No, that's not necessarily true. If I was to be, for me, okay, I go back and forth with whether I even want to get married or do I just want to have a committed partnership with someone that we can enjoy life together and we can, we're on the same wavelength and we want the similar goals out of life versus having that legal paper entwined asset sharing, 401k sharing of things with someone else.
Right, because you can be beneficiary and all that stuff with the legal document.
You could. Mine not 10. I don't know if it would necessarily go that far because if I'm dating someone, I'm not putting him as a beneficiary on nothing.
Exactly.
So,
but if you're talking about a committed partner, then what are you?
And that's another good point too, though.
Well, a committed partner would be just that we know we're gonna have each other's back. You know what I'm saying? We have set these goals that either we're trying to save, we're trying to establish and build wealth together, maybe not necessarily with the legal paperwork, man, you on my bank account, I'm on yours, but that we have same mutual ideas.
What do you call that person?
A partnership, a true partnership. You know what I'm saying?
It's still your boyfriend.
It is still my boyfriend, but he is not my husband. And I don't know. I don't know if I may feel more comfortable with that. I don't know if I want to.
Do you feel it depends on the person?
It may depend on the person. I mean, I don't know. Right now, I'm not in that situation to know if my feelings would change and be so gun-ho. In my 20s, maybe my 30s, oh yeah, I want to get married. Now I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I just want that person to, like my mother, she's been in a relationship since my dad died for like 20, 30 years. They travel together. They hang out, whatever. But their finances are not intermingled. They don't live in the same necessarily place, and they're fine.
But your finances don't have to be necessarily intermingled to just because you're married.
Oh, I thought that
But
they
you said
would.
20s.
Dude, that's
said
not how
that-
every relationship works.
Oh, okay.
You
Because
said in
you
your
gotta think
20s and 30s,
some
you-
partners are
you had
horrible with
ideas?
money.
I mean,
What-
I wanted to. I thought that was a thing. Like, I
What,
want to
what
be.
made you think that in your 20s and 30s? That was
That's,
the thing?
that's because that's what everybody. That's what we've been taught for so long. Is you find somebody, you get married, you have kids, and this and that. And as I've gone through failed relationships, almost close to getting married, and just being with different people, and realizing that maybe some of their mind, if I would marry him, dang, I would have to take on some of those challenges that he had financially, and back then I might have been willing to do that. In my 40s, I don't know necessarily if I'm willing to fully take on some of those. If I feel that you have some issues that may result in a liability for me, I don't know if I want to take that on financially. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if a marriage is going to end in marriage just for that part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a question in regard to that.
Okay.
So, would he have to make some kind of gesture in order for you to classify him as your committed partner? And if so, what would that gesture be? Would a ring suffice without paperwork?
A ring may suffice without paperwork to say that, but it may not even need to be a ring. It may be something else. I'm not sure what he would need to show me to say that he is committed and fully there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily know if he's not gonna cheat. I don't necessarily know if I'm not gonna leave if we were married and he cheated, or if I will stay. I don't know. I guess it would just have to be on how we want this relationship to go and what the rules are that we kind of set for ourselves.
And that's all within conversation that you have.
It's within communication. Like, this is what you want. Okay. Do you just like if you had a communication with somebody? I meet a lot of guys that don't have kids, or some want kids, some don't. I don't want to have any more kids. I think I'm past that right now. Maybe a couple years ago, yeah. But now I'm trying to look to the next 20 years. I'm not looking to go down that whole rabbit hole and start over again in that aspect.
You don't want to be wiping no booties and nothing like that?
I mean, no, I'm looking forward to the traveling. I'm looking forward to other parts.
What if he was everything that you wanted, but he wanted one more kid? Everything that you wanted in every way possible.
Would you try?
Would you let him go have a kid with somebody else?
No,
No, he wanted a kid by you.
No. I mean, I guess I would have to, yeah. If we could have one, I would try. I would just wouldn't want to. I ain't gonna lie. It would be, it would be,
What if he said I can get you a mommy makeover afterwards?
Oh,
maybe.
That's your push.
We're gonna take
this
nice trip to Mexico. I got somebody to watch the kids. It's just gonna be me and you.
If it's not going to affect our household and the way that we operate now, then maybe, you know what I'm saying? But if it's going to put a damper on things, now we can't travel, we can't do the things that we said that we came into a relationship, said that this is the things that we want to do. And now because we have another kid, we are sacrificing some of the things that we want to do, then I would, wouldn't be necessarily happy about it. But if we could afford to do it all, okay. All right.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's finding the right person at the right time who where your goals and thought processes align. That's what it's about.
But that's why it's so hard to find in this dating world. That's why it's so hard to find that person, because, me and you might be on the same wavelength, but not at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He might want something different than I want right now. So,
but it's also a little bit of sacrifice in it too.
Yes, but I don't believe in trying to force nobody into.
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying understanding somebody's. You might not be able to get 90%.
No, you're not going to get
of what you want, but they're giving you 90% of everything that you want. So you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice on this little small thing and just make it work.
So yeah, that is true. So I go off of feeling, how I feel when I'm with the person, how that person makes me feel. Do I enjoy just spending just basic time with you? If I don't enjoy and how things flow, if things don't flow and it's kind of like you pulling teeth from me, I'm pulling teeth from you, we can't never, you know what I'm saying, be on it, then you just be like, this too much work.
To piggyback on what you said, P, you know what you said, like you may not be giving her 100% on what she wants, but you might be giving her 90. Conversely, how much are you giving him?
Well, I find
okay,
that's a good thing that you said that, because I find when you ask guys what it is that they want, they are not descriptive and not very detailed in what it is that they want. They will give you a basic ass response. Oh, I'm simple. I just, want somebody I could chill with, I love, that's gonna be there for me, that could cook me some meals. And you be looking at them like,
you want to know why?
You want to cook? You want a housekeeper? I mean, it's so basic.
Because we don't get asked that question very often. So when we get asked, we just kind of put on the spot. We like a deer in the headlights, and it's like we just throw something out there that's really generic.
Yeah, but
nobody asked us that question.
But you don't ever think about what you want for yourself.
I would honestly say, like, that's a legit answer. Like,
that is.
For me, speaking for me only, I do want somebody to cook a couple times a week. I do want somebody that, just let me come in and just zone out for a minute and give me my free time. And I want somebody that I love and that can chill with, and I enjoy doing the same thing, some of the same things that I enjoy doing. Like, that's it. You give me that.
That is a legit.
I'm golden.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we just like
women are just more detail oriented typically when it comes to more conflict when it comes to relationships.
Y'all want more.
I mean,
I don't know if it's even more. I just say it's very detailed. It's like
they're very specific.
I want this, and then here's the bullet points.
Right.
This.
Right.
And women are project managers. This is what I've realized being in relationships is that women are project managers. And as much as I hate to admit it, I have been worked and projected. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have been.
Nigga, you need a lot of work.
You're right.
So do you. What are you talking about? We all do.
Every woman has molded you in some way and perfected you, even
And
if she didn't benefit from it.
It's too late.
Right. Even if she didn't personally benefit, the next broad might benefit from it. But yes,
women are very detailed. Say they don't want. They can say they want chicken. You're right. They want chicken, but they want chicken baked with paprika, this, that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a whole recipe.
And it has to be from Sloppy Chops. You know what I'm saying? So, I want chicken, but you know what I'm saying? So you bring some fucking chicken from Popeyes, she gonna throw that shit at you. You know what I'm saying?
Sloppy.
Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes once we start thinking about, because once you start, okay, I want a tall man, but then you're like, oh, well, damn, he not just tall. I want a tall brown man. Okay, he brown. And then you start thinking, and so yes, it does come up like that, because now we start visualizing what that looks like. He's tall. He's brown.
He got,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, the one thing about women
number
is
64.
the wheels are always spinning with women. It's something constantly on their mind. Yeah. And it's like, oh wait, no, I need this. Oh wait, nope, I need that. Oh, I also need this. I mean, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Like,
it's not about what you do; it's about what you haven't done.
Oh, it's always about what you haven't.
It's always about what you haven't done.
I don't know. It depends.
No, it's always about what you haven't.
Yeah, it's always.
You know
could
what?
be the best boyfriend, husband, whatever relationship status you want to have, and it still comes back to you can do everything during the week.
And you forgot to take the garbage out on Tuesday.
Well, remember that time you forgot to take the fucking garbage out on that fucking Tuesday and the house was stinking? But bitch, I just did. I cleaned.
I feel like that only.
I just bought you a new whip. You know what I'm saying?
That only comes up when there's some other issues that need to be addressed. But if you happy and you always constantly communicating and whatever, I don't feel like that would necessarily be an issue.
I don't think it's like constantly. I think it's just a way that we communicate. I will personally say I am not always the best communicator. A lot of times if something is fucking bothering me, I won't say nothing to the person that's bothering me with, because I know then I can trigger it. Fucking, I'll be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Or either I'm going to react badly, or sometimes my tone, even though I'm not trying to be an asshole, I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole. And I'm just not trying to be.
If you know you say you gonna sound like an asshole, then
But look,
you need to take a step back.
But that's what I'm saying, because I tried to.
Right.
No, but look, I tried to, and then when I started talking, like, hey, look, okay, I want to have this conversation with you, and blah, blah, blah. Now I sound condescending. But then if I come in at my regular tone.
That did sound condescending.
Well, here's the problem, because
if I
now
come in my regular tone, then I seem like I'm being aggressive, but that's really just how I'm talk.
So I used to do that too, and I have stopped doing that. What you're doing that. All you doing is scooching up all the shit that's bothering you into one nice little pile, and as soon as that bitch say something, you like motherfucker, and I used to do that. And then, but you already angry, you building it up, so you already on edge, and you just ready to give it to them. So soon as that person say something, you just unleash all of that stuff. Now I don't even do that. Now I just say.
You don't do that no more.
I'm trying not to.
I try not. It's and we at about 60.
Okay,
about 40,
right.
maybe 40.
All right.
But what I try to do is just express it and say, this is what is bothering me, or this is what I don't like. The other day, or what I'm saying, not try to hold on to it for as long as I would have. I can hold some shit.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll just
cuss me out.
But see, here's the thing. I cuss you out, but I didn't let it go. That's I'd cuss you out and let it out. But if I hold on to it, one or two things happen. Either I forgot about it, or it's gonna resurface the next time you do that same fuck shit. I'm gonna be like, oh, let me bring this one from 2 weeks ago plus this one today, and you put it together and hit you with a pow, one hit quitter.
With our powers combined,
right? And then it's gonna be kind of nasty, because then it's gonna, what I'm saying, I ain't gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you extra, because now I got last 2 weeks ago plus this week. So
wow.
So that's what you're doing. That's not good. You should just gotta let it go.
Stop doing that.
Send a text. I don't know. Don't send a text.
That's the worst.
That shit.
That's the worst.
Right. Do not send a text.
That is the worst.
I'm not about to read this fucking paragraph, bro. Like, pick up the phone and call me. Like,
I just feel like now I just try to address it when it happens.
Yeah, it's better.
I don't want to hold on shit anymore.
You shouldn't.
This is
fuck that.
Just say it.
And then I gotta let.
I'm keep that shit in my back pocket. I'm gonna whip that motherfucker out when the time is right.
Like the big joker. Huh? The big joker.
Bam, motherfucker.
You think he was gonna walk?
That's just petty. That's just let it out.
I'm a petty motherfucker, dog.
I'm petty too, but I'm just let it out.
You don't even care that. I'm just petty. Fuck it, nigga.
Because I find too, if I hold it and then I start scooching all that stuff together, then my respect, because now I done made a list of the don'ts for your ass. So now I'm looking at you like, this nigga really, I don't really fuck with this. This nigga is not the one for me. So if it does come out, it might just come out where I'm just gonna finish you, like, because I didn't already made it. Right. Come on now. You ain't never been in a situation with somebody and you was dating, but you was trying to hold on. You was dating them, but they just kept doing some shit, and you just like get to the point where, you know what, I'm about to really tell you the fuck how I feel, and if you don't get the fuck on after I tell you, you know what, you want them to get the fuck on after you tell them. Yeah. You ain't never did that. Yeah, I've done that for sure.
You look like you've done that.
Right, you like you just did the shit. Like, you
I just owned this motherfucker. Before you got here, you went up on the motherfucker.
Look, nope. I was like, go ahead. I don't even want you to call me no more.
I hear you.
I don't want you to text me 2 days later talking about, baby, I miss you. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, don't even. I want you to delete me and block.
I've been cold. If I gotta go that route where I gotta finish you,
you apologize, D? Do you apologize?
Yes.
You do?
After you go there.
Wrong, if I'm wrong, you gotta work that apology out of me. Like, you gotta prove to me I'm wrong.
You gotta bring
letters.
You gotta have a whole.
You need a notary, dog. You need notarized statements. Video.
Oh, you pretty bad. That's bad.
I'm the same exact way. Because I'm like, look,
Just say it.
I tell you
Nigga.
straight up, I make great decisions. I think everything through, and I'm not apologizing because this is the way it should have been.
I try to spin things when I'm wrong. I'm a spin doctor like a mother. I could be absolutely in the wrong, but I will find a fucking way for you to see my viewpoint.
So you're a liar, basically.
No. I just present other viewpoints. I just present other viewpoints and aspects for you to view the situation through. And maybe, just maybe, you might say, all right.
So
And I
you
won't have to apologize.
so you take the truth and you mold it.
These
You mold the shit out
He's
of
a
it.
fucking asshole.
The truth is clay.
The truth.
There are alternative facts.
Alternative
facts.
Yeah. So okay, speaking of alternative facts, why? I'm
joking.
no, I'm not gonna talk about that. That's okay.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was just, it kind of bothered me the other day. I was briefly passing because I do not watch the news, but that they were trying to crucify a politician for, I guess, making some inappropriate conversation.
Come
Yes, and here they just voted a motherfucker that grabbing pussies on the live hot wire and into office, but y'all are mad because he said some inappropriate things and
What did
wanted
he
to-
say exactly?
I don't even know, but I was just
Nothing.
like the two-facedness of this bullshit.
This is what he said. I'm sorry to cut you off. This is what he said. One girl, he said, "I want to see you eat that whole sausage." That's what he said.
I mean, what was the
Another-
conversation like that before?
They were out eating. They were
Like,
out
because if
eating.
it's like it's a sausage eating contest, and he's like,
No,
I want to
but-
see you eat
He-
that.
But it could have been a
It
long, it
was a
could have been
big
a
ass
sausage. It could have been a big
You know what I'm
sausage.
saying?
Like,
Right,
dang,
he's
you
like, I
got
wanna see you eat
you
that
got a
whole
big
sausage.
appetite. You gonna eat all that? It could have been in
Right.
that context.
Or was it like, girl, I want to see you eat this
Right.
whole sausage.
See, we need to know the context of the conversation.
Exactly.
So now the next one, I'm just gonna fuck with you. The next one was, can I kiss you? And like, it was
Okay, so I got one for that too. It's like,
But no, because he could have been talking about the kiss on the
That's
cheek
what it was. It was a
or
greeting.
friendly, like
well,
let
it's
me
like,
greet you with a
I just want to kiss you. You're so funny. Or
right. Oh
come here,
yeah,
baby.
that's a good one.
Kiss the fuck out of you.
It wasn't
Right.
kiss the fuck out of you.
Right.
It was a question. Can I kiss you? That was the question. And it was as he was trying to kiss her on the cheek as a common greeting. And now they're trying to crucify him.
Yeah,
For
that's
that
some
shit.
bullshit.
Right.
And he's like, yo, I'm not going to apologize because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you felt uncomfortable, but this is
Did
Nah,
the
they
person
really
come
shit.
out and say like they felt a certain type
the
of
reason
way?
that the people came out is because it's a political office year. So he'll be the
Election
governor's it's an election year for 2022.
Oh, that's
Right,
it for
man.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not it. He can run again, but
Okay.
obviously now the Democrats is trying to get him out. The
People
Attorney
dirty,
General.
The Democrats or the Republicans are trying to
No,
get him? He's the
the
Republican.
Democrats, because the Attorney General that's also running for governor in 2022, black woman, Democrat, is also the same Attorney General prosecuting him in these cases.
See, that's one thing I don't like about Democrats, man. Like
Sneaky.
the Republicans are just they like just stone cold with it. Like they don't give a fuck. But the Democrats just some weak ass motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they do good shit, but they just weak as fuck. It's like they don't stick together on shit. You know, it's like the Republicans stick together tooth and nail. They don't give a fuck what the motherfucker said.
Hey,
You know what
they
I'm
some
saying?
snitch bitches.
You gotta do some serious shit for the Republicans just to be like, man,
And they still
we
ain't.
gonna fuck with you. And only half of them gonna say we ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You might still get reelected.
And you still might get reelected. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, politics is a
But
dirty game. Like,
the Democrats, they eat each other, man. Like they weak as
They're
fuck.
crabs in
man.
the barrel, bro.
Just like how they caved on the stimulus shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, I just want my
So-
$1,400. When is that coming? I just want when my $1,400
they say
coming?
you better enjoy them last 2 damn stimulus checks. You ain't about to get shit.
it's like they always cave on shit, man. It's like they don't come together like the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't come together to do good shit.
One of the Democratic senators, I think it was Joe Manchin, is the one who told them, like, yo, you got to put the cap on the income. They're going to be 75,000 up to 80,000 max. but they're not gonna get 1,400 if it's 80,000, and if you make more than that as a single individual, you ain't getting shit.
Yeah,
He a Democrat.
it's fucked up, man.
It's terrible, bro. There's always infighting. I don't know why we fucking support them in the first fucking place.
Because
really
if we
don't.
support the Republicans, it's anarchy, dog. It's anarchy, though. We can't have Trump out here. You can't have.
That's the difference. We can't have Trump.
No, we
I
can't
wouldn't
have
say
Trump.
we can't have somebody else. I'm not a.
I would vote the Republican in. That's not Trump.
Yeah,
I
I
would
definitely
too.
would consider.
Like I didn't vote for Biden. I
I
voted
was against Trump.
against Trump.
Yeah,
Like I think Biden's trash too.
yeah.
Biden is
He's
trash.
weak.
He's weak as fuck.
He's weak, and I knew exactly what was going to happen. As soon as he got elected, they're going to open the immigration floodgates. There's about to be a fucking huge immigration issue. All over
Yeah, I
the
saw something on the news about that. How it's like a
I
higher
don't care.
percentage than it's
I
been
don't
since
care.
the Obama years or
Yeah.
something like
I
They
that.
want to. They
I
want to
don't
brown.
care.
They want to brown the country so that way they can
Let me-
keep winning.
Let me tell you something, dog. This country was brown to fucking begin with.
That's true.
Fuck country was fucking brown and red to begin with, dog. They just coming back.
Yeah, man.
This ain't nobody's land, dog. This is we
It's up for grabs.
all land on the world, dog, is just for humans, period, dog. We the ones that motherfucking created borders and all that other bullshit.
Man, we will be the ones paying
We was-
for their fucking services.
But
I don't
that's
give
the
a
thing.
shit,
That's
nigga.
like I obviously I wanted everybody to get a piece of the pie and be able to take care of their family and their kids and all of that. But it's hard when it impacts you financially
Thank you.
because you still got to take care of yourself and your family.
And I got.
And if you're paying all these taxes
Yep.
to take care of some people that came here illegally, and
Thank you.
again, I'm not necessarily against people coming here, but it has its
right
positives and its
way.
negatives.
But guess what?
Just come the right way.
Yeah.
Guess what?
It's not fair to the other people who waited and paid and saved up.
That's government, man. That's how the government got it set up to make.
I know, but
because think about it, you paying what $86 billion in fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? Like we
yeah, no, I agree.
So you
It's
want
the,
us
it's
to
the,
borrow
You know what I'm
the
saying?
people coming
No,
over?
no. What I'm saying is that the way that they allocate money, you know what I'm saying? We don't have our taxes ain't going up because we gotta pay for immigrants. Like, come on, dog. All this money that they pay for defense and shit. Like, come on, dog. You can allocate that money over to immigration.
but at the end of the day, they control it.
So you're going to tell me we should not fund the fucking military so
I
we
didn't say
can
not,
fund
I didn't say
immigration?
not fund the military, but dog, do we need to fund that much money into the military?
I
Like,
like
think about
being
it.
safe. Do you like feeling safe? You know what?
I-
You
no,
have
I don't
money in that
feel-
account.
Then why
makes
do
me
we
feel safe.
have so much a surplus that we actually sell to other countries?
Because it makes me feel safe, and I
It makes you
sold
feel
them my junk.
Shows you a junk and you sold them new shit, dog. What the fuck?
I got the key. I just go report that shit whatever I want, dog. I just go report whatever I want.
They gonna shoot
I got the kill. I got the kill.
Like,
switch
we
on
still
that
got
shit.
our shit. We still got our shit. But we got all this other shit.
Bruh. Don't cut my fucking defense budget. You know what budget you can fucking cut? You can cut.
How about Space
You
Force?
can cut. You can definitely cut fucking Space Force. You can cut UN spending. I definitely vote to cut UN spending
Why would you do that?
because I don't give a fuck about everybody else right now.
But
Okay.
what's
definitely
gonna happen
don't.
when you're gonna need everybody else?
We don't need everybody counting on us all the goddamn time.
We in
I
debt.
mean,
We
you do.
started-
I mean,
And
you
UN
do.
uses
You
our
do have a
military.
point. You just said it in a fucked up way, but
I
you
don't
do. You do need to take care of home
Thank you. And we don't.
before you start taking care of other people.
we
You
don't.
got all these goddamn homeless people.
Thank you. There's so many
Yeah.
people living under
Right.
a fucking bridge in California.
Right. And we got
It's like another city.
and we spent $100 billion on defense.
And we spend $2 trillion on
On
foreign
defense.
aid.
On
$2
defense.
trillion on foreign aid. Hey, yeah.
But I'm sure it's not. Yeah, you make it seem like as if the government, and I don't believe.
You want to know something that's fucked up? Let me
Wait,
tell you something
wait.
about
I don't
fucked
believe
up
that the
foreign aid.
government is just willy-nilly giving all this money without some strings attached to the
Let me
money.
tell you
But
something.
they're not getting any benefit.
Our foreign aid goes to third world countries. Okay.
Mhm.
You want to know what classifies something as a third world country? I found this out and blew my fucking mind. You know, Mexico's classified as a third world country. Only reason being is because they have some states that are fully funded by drug cartels. That's the only thing that classifies it as a third world country. They have full infrastructure just like America.
And what, Monterey
like
or something
Canada.
like? What cities? There's some cities,
like
yeah.
Tijuana.
Monterey, I think
yeah,
too.
Yeah, they're fully funded drug cartel cities. They get American dollars in foreign aid.
And guess what? And
That's
we
it.
get them drugs.
That's what
And we get them drugs from them. Okay.
That's government. That's how they allocating their money, dog.
Right. That's I'm like, they're not giving
That's
it's
all
a
I'm saying.
benefit to
They-
them in
that's
some
what we
way.
get
They
cut.
allocate their money to fucked up shit, and then they sit there and tell you that it's all immigration.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's more white people on fucking aid than anybody.
Yeah, that's pure numbers. But percentage wise, we have the highest number.
Yeah, percentage wise, that doesn't make
We
sense.
are a minority.
Thank you.
How we have percentage wise.
Right, dog. You know what I'm saying?
If 60% of if it's 100,000 black people and
Right.
60% of us are on welfare,
Right.
and it's 1 million white people and only 10% of them is on welfare,
It's a higher black percentage. I see. what
Right.
you're
Yeah,
see
but
what
it's
I'm
still,
saying?
but it's still a higher number.
it doesn't matter. They have a higher population,
But-
significantly higher population.
Also, I mean, you gotta look at our history too. It's a reason why our percentages would be higher.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying, to counter your point, it's because their number is they have more white people in America. Of course, their number will be higher. We're just in a more fucked up
It
position
just makes us look worse when you use percentages.
Percentage. Yeah.
because it is worse.
I mean, it is worse. I mean, it's worse, but when you look at how many people are on aid, who you got more
He's looking
white
at it
people-
from a dollar
Right.
perspective
I get
because more white people are on aid. That creates more dollars of aid funding.
right.
You're
But
looking
the
at it from a
government's
different
not going to
perspective.
look at it that way. They're going to look at there's 60% of these niggas on here that we got on this federal aid. We ain't adding no more funds. Cut this, cut this. We don't care about the white people. They don't care about the 10% of the white people. That's why those 10% vote Democrat.
10% still vote Republican. They vote against
So,
the
yeah,
states.
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They still
They
vote
dummies.
Republican. Shit, Kentucky.
Tucky.
All right.
But look,
They got the highest number of people on aid in the Republican state.
Bruh. They ain't got nothing there. Nothing. Not even Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't really get it.
Tucky.
But man, that's all I'm saying, bro. This all fucking scam. But you can cut this foreign aid bullshit. What else we are? We can cut environmental research. We already know what you need to do. We don't need to keep researching it. Go ahead.
Really? Do we though?
Right.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Right.
let's switch out these gas vehicles for some electric vehicles. Switch these plants out, start making electric vehicles. You incentivize states and stuff with grants and shit.
Electric vehicles ain't all that efficient though yet.
Yeah, but that's why you incentivize states to have more charging stations throughout the state because it promotes clean energy.
Still takes money though.
And Detroit should have been leading that. They should have been making, yeah, they should have been leading that decades ago. But instead, you allow Tesla to come in here, Chinese-backed company, to come in here and push the fucking electric vehicle market, and then Toyota and Nissan. GM is late.
They tried to come in with that vote.
Oh, that
That shit was terrible.
That was so late.
It
And
was
now they try to
terrible.
do a whole line of electric vehicles. And the government, the U.S. government, is going to buy it because they've already put the contract in. But they're late to the game.
Yeah.
Detroit is late to the game, and the new plants. We get a couple.
Detroit is always late to the fucking game. Shit.
We've missed that. And even with the big three, you know why Detroit is not going to grow? It's because we don't have no fucking trains. That's it. And why? Because the
Trains.
fucking
We don't
whites.
have no fucking nothing.
No buses.
No buses. We have nothing that
Yeah.
goes from the suburbs to the city.
Because the white people don't want
They don't
the
want
niggas be able to come.
And that's
out
why. And
back,
that's why we
out
did.
and back.
That's why we didn't have Amazon.
Yep, that's why you don't have Google also.
And you know that when they were building that train system downtown or whatever.
We got Quick Loans.
Monorail.
Lightning
The
Rail.
monorail,
It's a
right?
The
monorail.
M1. It's
It's a fucking monorail.
When they brought that here, Royal Oak and all those neighboring cities, they said, "Nah, fuck that shit. We don't want that shit to come through here."
They didn't.
It's a waste of money.
So it's a waste of money. That shit was
But
that shit
then
was a
they,
fucking
but they
people moving
still,
part two.
but they end up still suffering because people
So
still
that's not what
migrated to downtown. People, and then they were complaining about, oh, we're losing foot traffic, we're losing business because people downtown was the place to go. Then it was, oh, they were complaining about construction over there. They should have just got on board, but they didn't. They didn't want to.
But
They
guess-
shut down that Troy bus transit center too.
Yep.
They shut that down too. They ain't want that.
So now, the people that's living out there, I mean, they can say Amazon, Google won't come here. So now those could have been jobs that people in those northern suburbs had.
I think Amazon is still coming here though.
They did. They're gonna.
They're coming.
They're coming to State
distribution
Fairgrounds.
center. Yeah, they're gonna open a distribution center. It's only 1,000 jobs. That's a drop in the bucket.
Well, we
So
could have had a lot
one
more
of them
smart.
because they have one in Pontiac. Now I'm not sure.
There's one in Livonia too.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's a drop in the bucket. They could have had a full on headquarters here. It would have been thousands of jobs. But now, because Detroit refuses to have infrastructure that allows people to travel without vehicles, we don't invest in our highways. Our highways are still shit, but we're supposed to be the motor city.
Wait, why was I see the clip of the governor? She was under I-94 showing some temporary support beams under the
500
free.
temporary beams.
And I said, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is safe. People are driving on 94 over this overpass that you're telling me that has been supported by temporary beams?
And you can see them bending. You can see them. It's just, we're going to get our infrastructure together.
Wow. When I seen
This
that,
shit
I
been
said,
up for years.
wow.
For years. I don't want to drive over no more bridges.
I'm like, I don't never take 94, but I'm like, I really ain't trying to take 94
Ever.
now.
Ever. I have to find a way to get to the airport without getting on that.
Y'all didn't put sticks under the bridge. And
They playing Jenga with the bridge and shit.
Right.
You know? They ain't fucking tripping.
and is okay with that.
Crazy. But yeah, man. Anyway, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
we had a good night tonight. We'd like to thank T for stopping through,
Thank you, T.
gracing us with her.
Thank you for having me, fellas.
Oh yeah.
I plead the
Coming
fifth.
home.
See, you ain't said in the last hour.
I forgot he was here and shit. He's sitting right next to me. I forgot he was
You
here.
ain't dozed off and came back.
Came back.
Thanks for coming. God bless you. Good night.
I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
What you
Tune
think
in
he the
next
Barry
week.
White of the group?
Nah,